Hello and welcome. This is Theresa. Today is going to be a live chat and craft with Theresa, and I'm thinking I might do several of these in the near future. We'll just see how it goes. This is going to be for grungy belly bands. So let me test my sound here real quick. And should hear something in a minute. We'll just see how. Okay, it's working. Okay. Now, first of all, oh darn. Well, the air conditioning went on, but I have my microphone hooked up today, so hopefully the air conditioning is not going to be a big problem. If not, if it is, please turn your volume up, or even you can um, try the closed captions. Today's video was inspired by Crafted by Christy, and that is her YouTube channel name. And was that today she did that? February 7th. Yes. She did a video today called Grungy Paperbag and Napkin Bellybands, inspired by my friend Honey. Well, hers looked pretty good. I liked what I was seeing. She likes the same things I do in respect to grungy. Um, and then some of the materials that she uses for inks and that sort of thing. Now, instead of using paper sacks, I decided to use vintage piano paper for my substrate. I always tear off this end piece because I like it and I want to save it for something special. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope that you'll visit again. One thing that's important to remember about me is I like to do as many videos as I can, and I typically do them about 6 o'clock, all depending on what zone I'm in at the moment. I often am in different time zones. For the next 6 months, I would say, I'm going to be in the mountain time zone. We just left the central time zone because we were in Texas. So I'm going to make my belly band. Let's see. I'm going to make them 7 inches long. So that would be from here to here. This is a live chat, craft chat. So if you're not here for the replay and you're here while I'm live, which it should tell you, feel free to say hi or let me know where you're from or anything that you'd like to say, or nothing at all. Chatting is not a requirement. You'll often find that in my videos I don't even chat a lot. I'm busy thinking. Now, if I folded this in half, that would be a thick belly band. And she folded hers in thirds for the paper bags, which helped to make them thick. For me, that would not only help to give it some body, make it thicker, but it would also help to not have open holes. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not the type of crafter that worries about being precise. I just worry about having fun, because this is basically all about me. But if you're inspired and enjoy watching what I'm doing, then that's a win-win. This vintage piano paper I got from a like an open market in Phoenix, Arizona. I used to know the date. I don't know if I know the date. 1911. And I'm going to use a Prick stick for my glue stick. And I think once I get my subscribership up to 1,000, I'm going to try to do the Amazon affiliate thing again. And then I can put links to where I get my stuff from, like this sort of thing. And what that does is that gives me a little bit of, I put too much glue on there. I went over too far. And again, this is crooked. I'm not worried about being precise. That is not my keep thinking ETA. That's not what I want to say. It's not my thing. So now I need a little bit of washi tape on here for that stick. Just something to cover up the sticky. Because if this is going to be used for belly band, then you don't need anything on the back. But these will be, somebody did something the other day and I wanted to try it. Susan was doing this. She takes a card and she uses the card. Ooh, that works just as well as it looked like when she was doing it in her video. A lot easier for me than trying to tear it. I like it. I like it a lot. And that's Susan with I Totally Love It. She has lots of videos and lots of great ideas. Okay. Now, this is my front. And let's get the other one ready. So, I sure like that. I just love vintage stuff. And I love this piano roll paper, because just trying to hold a little bit more straight this time, because it feels like thick onion paper. Do y'all remember when we used to use onion paper for our office documents to type on? Those were the days. So I got a new picture of the new grandbaby today, and she's still in the hospital, but in the text my daughter said that she took her first full, what would it be, 6 ounces or 8-ounce bottle from her daddy today. So that is a milestone. That is an excellent milestone that I'm very excited about. My sister tells me that she's just amazed at that baby being a little bit of a preemie. She's about a week early. And her being such a chunk. She is a chunk. She was born 8 ounces, 8 pounds, 8 ounces. I'd love to hear how much she weighs now. Because she's 27, today's the 7th, 3, I think she's 10 days old now. But the last picture I looked at, she does still have her oxygen and her PICC line, which that makes sense because the PICC line's in there because she supposedly wasn't getting enough nourishment. So and then the oxygen until she can keep up her O2 stats or whatever it is for a certain amount of time with room air. Okay, we have 2 of these. They're about the same size. I'm going to go ahead and leave that uneven down there. I'm going to seal this because it's sticking up a bit. Now I have no idea how this is going to go, but I'm going to dab some distressed ink on this. I've not done that with this vintage piano paper before, so I have no idea how this is going to work. But if you watch my videos, you know that I am not afraid to experiment. Let's use Mermaid Lagoon and Fossil Amber. I don't use a color wheel. Maybe I should. Not so much because I'm concerned about being precise, but because it might help me to make faster decisions, like when I'm trying to do a video. Okay, I'm going to try those 2 colors. I think this is going to work just fine. Okay, we'll set that right there to dry. And then let's choose. And I put mine in this tin upside down like this because it's easier for me to pull them out. Whereas if I were to put it in like that, I'd play heck trying to get that out. And it just drives me nuts. So much easier to do it like that. So I'm going to use brown espresso and is that carved pumpkin? Yep, carved pumpkin. Nope, I'm not cleaning my area up. More fun not to. In my world. In my world, there are no rules when you are done journaling. And I love vintage and I love grunge. This type paper does repel a bit, but it's still, I think it's still working just fine. Okay, good enough. Now, we need these to dry, and then the next step is to put some tissue type papers. So some transparent type papers on this. Christy in her video used cicada paper and napkin. I'm going to use napkin, and I think I decided to use, I don't have cicada paper, so I think I decided to use pattern paper. Oh my gosh, I had to pull it out because I couldn't think of my word. Okay, so pattern paper, and I've got some napkin here. That napkin will look good on there. I have a napkin that will look good on there. That will work. That is my tissue container, and this is where I keep my tissues. And I categorize everything, and then I have that labeled as tissue. So I have this lovely acrylic unit that has 4 of these drawers and a stand where these will, they're drawers, and they will slide into the stand. And it's a great way to organize and store your materials because it's see-through. You can see what's in there, but of course I label everything anyways. And I like being able to pull the drawer out and put it on my desk and look for what it is that I want. So I'm going to tear a little bit of this. I got this napkin in, I think, a paper pack that I bought. I might be wrong. I don't have very many fun napkins. Let's see, we need a little sticky. Come on. This washi tape is a little too low tack. Come on. There you go. This one's making me work for it. All right. I don't know why I threw my washi tape away already. That was silly. I usually try to say my little spiel about this time of the video so that I don't forget, because if I wait till the end, I'll forget. But I hope that you will take a moment to like my videos because that really helps me out, and it really gives me a good feeling when I see those likes. And I'd be honored if you considered subscribing. If you're not already a subscriber, if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much. I sure do love those kind comments that I do get from folks. on my channel, on my videos. Gee whiz, maybe I already took the layer off of this one. I think I might have. Okay, we're gonna say that layer's already been taken off. Then you just tear this in a few pieces. Okay, and tear this into a few pieces. Okay, so you guys are gonna go there, and you guys are gonna go there. And I'm not gonna use you guys. And then we need this. I was thinking about doing tea bag because I think that's closer to cicada paper. But and then I saw the pattern paper and opted for that. Okay. They both feel pretty dry. Now the plan is for these to be belly bands, but if for some reason I decided I wanted to use them for something else where the back might show, these will be fine for that too. Now, if you're new to my channel and you wonder about all the shaking, I do have some information about tremors in the description. And because I've had people who will hesitantly ask, they're a little nervous to ask because they think, oh, like when you are around somebody who's say blind or in a wheelchair or something like that, you might be really hesitant to ask them what happened or blah blah blah. And I'm fine with it. So, and to make it easier, I put some information in the description of the video. So I am trying to put together a collaboration for March. And if that's something that you might have an interest in, you don't have to be anything special. I'm not anything special. I don't care if you're on day one of junk journaling, but say you just want to spread your wings out and give it a try. My channel and me, as for my personality, and yeah, that you see that ripped, that's okay. I don't mind it when things like that happen, because my thing is I love grunge. But anyways, my personality is a good one for you to what's the word? Mm, Step out and take chances, because I'm not going to bully you. I'm not going to tell you, oh, you did a stupid job. Um, no, it's all about encouragement in this community, or that's it should be all about encouragement in this community. I was watching Christy, and she was today, and she was talking about how someone told her that why asked her why she's always so negative. Like, uh, I probably would delete a comment like that, because most of us, even those of us who have a little Etsy store, we do this for fun. You're not writing us a paycheck for this. And so she was apologizing, like, grief, don't apologize. I'm a lot meaner than that on my channel. I'm really nice to people who are nice, but people who are mean, no, I have no reason. And part of that was I was bullied as a child, so I don't like being a victim. And I was bullied as a wife, and again, I don't like being a victim. So probably jaded me a little bit, but for folks that are nice, I mean, they can have high expectations of me that I will be nice back to them. But even in my work life, I tell people, hey, if you don't write my paycheck, because I do write a lot of content for business Facebook groups, and I'm like, if you don't write my paycheck, you can't tell me what to do. And sometimes not even then. Because I'm a subcontractor, I'm not an employee. All right, now let's see what this is going to look like with some tissue on here. And I want to get the pieces that have writing on them. Let's see now. I think Christy stamped after she did a layer of napkins and a layer of cicada paper. So I thought I would use foam stamps. I like my foam stamps, and I don't use them enough. Oh, I think I want to ink next. It's easier to take a water brush, like an aqua brush, to use to tear this tissue and napkins. It's amazing how easily these tear with a water brush. And I don't usually put these types of things down like I'm doing today with a glue stick and glue. I usually use my, I just turned around to look for it, my silicone brush. But it's not handy today. I don't know. Oh, there it is. It's just tiny. So this, and then maybe some collage medium, or words aren't coming to me. But I didn't get that well prepared. And I wanted to just jump into this. I mentioned in my video yesterday that I finally did make a decision and just went back to using Switcher Studio because I know how to use it. It costs money, but I get a lot of pleasure out of being able to do videos this way. It makes my life easier. So I get a lot of pleasure doing videos, and using Switcher Studio makes my life easier. That's how I wanted to say that. Okay, I think that's enough of that stuff. Next, I'm going to ink, and I'm going to stamp. So I'm going to ink. And about two is my idea of a mask make, by golly. Hello, Sandra. Thanks for joining me. Oops. Need this. I'm using Distress Oxide Vintage Photo to ink on the sides. Oh, I have 4 watching right now. That's a good number for me. My algorithms need some help, so please help me out by hitting that like button. I mean, I'm not for everybody, but hopefully those folks that might enjoy my videos will be able to find me. That's my prayer. Oh, thanks, Sandra. I encouraged you all to let me know in the chat where you're watching from, but I don't remember if I said where I'm watching from. I'm watching, I'm here in Yuma, Arizona. I'm not watching, I'm crafting. Kind of am watching the chat though. I have seen some new faces lately though, so maybe the algorithms are doing what they're supposed to. I have no idea. That type of tech is very foreign to me. Okay, now we're gonna stamp. So we'll use the black Memento ink. And it's looking kind of grungy. Let's see if I can tidy that up a bit. I use some alcohol on that. That will help. In fact, I have some alcohol in this water. I don't know if that'll do as well. Nah, not really. Oh, Colorado. I was in Colorado last May. We drove through. We were there for about a week. We were in Colorado Springs, and we stayed in a little RV park. Kind of, I don't know if it's outside on the city limits or not. It's very like rustic. I don't remember the name of it. It was nice. We got to see deer. I love watching deer. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is stamp. I need some stamps. Okay. It's a little bit darker than what I intended, but embrace the grunge. There, it's a little bit more cautious on that one. This isn't a foam stamp. This is from something else. I don't know if I use this for anything or not. It's kind of interesting. Whoops. Okay, that's enough of that. And that's enough of that. All right, what did she do next? Let me take a peek. I got her channel open. Oh, thanks, Sandra. Let's see. Next, she did some lace. Yeah, and I had picked out something that I wanted to see how it would look. Where'd I put it? Where did I put it? Nope, I didn't put it in there. I just had it yesterday. It's a piece that my sister, there it is, gave it to me around Thanksgiving time. I don't know where she got it. It's just a grungy piece of, I don't know, what would you call this? It's not lace. So actually, those greens, I don't know that that really doesn't go with that. No, I don't think that's a good fit. I'm not going to force it. It's not shouting out at me to use it. So let's go ahead and look for some lace. I have 2 boxes for some small, I have lace all over the place, but, and this is more, this is called like Mito string or something, and I do have some ribbon in here too. But I think I put all my small pieces of lace or thinner, and then I've got my trims in here. This is a lovely piece of trim. But I want a thin piece of lace. And I want it to be grungy. These are some laces that I got from Juanette's Crafting Corner. I could grunge them up, but I know I have something that looks more grungy somewhere. I think this would be the place. I have 2 of these also for lace pieces and textile pieces. This is what I was thinking right here. So I'm going to try and figure out how to just kind of make this go wonky down here. Let's try it this way first. maybe one little tiny piece right here. I tried to ruffle that a bit. Okay, I'm going to lay that off to the side, let that dry a bit. Oh, this was for this lace. Maybe some little bits and pieces. Okay, just kind of threw that on there. If I were a painter, I'd be the type of painter who would take the bucket of paint and just throw it on the canvas. That would be my style of painting if I were a painter. Okay, so now we've got that on there. Want it to dry, and I want, thinking maybe, let me see what I've got in my metals. Thinking metals or buttons. This is my container that has things that are mostly metal. There's some little tiny paper clips, and there's also some more textiles in the bottom. This has 3 layers of Quick glue is just wonderful glue. It doesn't always work on everything, but it often does a good job. And if I want some more stability for it, some more adhesion, I might add um, some. So when I say, I mean, this isn't metal, but it looks metal. And yes, I am saying metals, not MEDALS. That's my Ohio accent getting in the way of things. Ooh, these hearts might be cool. Then I've got some gears. Not sure I'm in the mood for gears. I was actually thinking more along the lines of something like this. Yeah, there's a few words that I don't enunciate well, like, or it's not so much enunciation for the word heel. It sounds like I'm saying the heel of my foot, but I'm saying heel like the hill you climb, HILL, shoe whiz. And then filled is another one. And metal sounds like I'm saying metal, like the metal you wear on your chest. Struggle's real. Been like that all my life. These are kind of cool. Put that right at the top there. I like that, actually. And then maybe a heart over here. Yeah, I've got a thought for that. Okay, let's leave that out. And we'll put the rest of this away. This I want to put on a little piece of fabric. Problem here is there's too much to choose from. I'm loving it all. Okay, we're going to use some of my rust dyed fabric for this one. Okay, and that I think I'm going to try and find some brads that will look good. Oh wait, I think the brads came with the pieces, so they might be in here. Because I think I just dumped everything in here. I don't see any brads though. Nope, so some brads came with it. This is like a cufflink from one of my relatives, like a grandparent or something, grandpa. And I just had my husband flatten it so I could put it on something someday. So I have two of those pieces. I got those for my sister. Okay, this one I'm going to, I don't think I have any I'm looking there for brads in there. Ooh, those are rusted pieces. Like I said, too much stuff. Now I'm going all over the board. Stop, Theresa. Focus. And when you have it organized, then you can find it. So first I'm going to look and see if there's any tiny brads in here. Nope, that's a big one. That's bigger. Nope. I want a bulb pin. I'm also looking for a bulb pin. I think those, okay. Stay focused. These are my Tim Holtz. See if I can try to keep from shaking these out of here. So I don't want that color. I want this color. Ooh, that's a cute little one. What are the odds that I can find another cute one like that? And it even has a little... Nope. Come on. Okay, that has a flat head. That's a Phillips. And that is, I think that's a Phillips. And this is a Phillips. So we're not going to use the flathead. We're going to use two Phillips. That one looks more gray than... Okay, found what we need. But are they big enough? They might be too small. This delicate work is not a good choice for me, for especially when I'm... Look at that. That works. Okay. Not a good choice for me when I'm doing a video. So I'm actually going to grab my 3-in-1 glue for this. I'm going to load this up on the back. This video is going long, but sometimes that's just how it works out. I'm going to get my sewing drawer. That's this one. It's another one of those drawers that slide into that unit that I love. And I'm looking for my awl, A-W-L. There it is. You're so kind, Sandra. Thank you for your words of encouragement. It's a little crooked. That's okay. I was looking in the mirror yesterday and I noticed that it looks like my head is crooked. So I think my neck is a little bit, what would cause that? Range of motion or something? Anyways, I have like a little cervical type collar that I bought off of Amazon. And I wear that once in a while to like kind of try and train my neck to be more up and down the way it's supposed to be. And also it helps with, I think I've got a pinched nerve. So it helps with that. that's crooked. Okay. Embrace the crookedness. And I thought I might just put this rusted element on here. I don't want to tear it, so maybe I will, maybe I won't. Hey Tracy, you're tearing the paper, give it up. We're not going to do that. Okay, now we need the bulb pin. See if we've got, see if I put them over here with the metals. No bulb pins there. That's okay. I know where they're at if I don't find them here. Mostly Amazon. Yeah, mostly Amazon. Some of this stuff, like these right here, those are old pieces from my Stampin' Up days. These are hitch posts. They're Amazon. They're great for closures on your, and then these are discs for binding. You know, you see them on Happy Planners and stuff. That was Amazon. These are keys that my sister gave me, and some of them are like charms that I got from Amazon, but most of them are like real vintage keys. These are all Amazon. They're Tim Holtz elements. These are probably Amazon. These are some more Stampin' Up. And then the rest of these are Amazon. And then I get my eyelets from Amazon. Let's see. I get my mica from Amazon. I got these lobster claw things. I learned about these from Treasure Books, Natasha, and she did a project that was really cool. So I bought some, and of course, when you buy on Amazon, you buy the farm. And then I never did the project. So they're there for the next time I see that video, and I'm like, oh, now I've got lobster clips or lobster claws. And these are the cool eyelets that Barbara uses in 49 Dragonflies. So all of the eyelets I got off of from Amazon. I shop Amazon a lot because I like, if I'm going to buy something, I prefer to have free shipping. And 2-day shipping is fun too. Most of my old, like these stamps, I got these from Joggles, Joggles. But a lot of my Tim Holtz stuff I got from Amazon. I did get some stuff from Hobby Lobby when Hobby Lobby was clearing out Tim Holtz stuff. I don't remember what, but okay, I still haven't gotten my ball pen yet. Okay, this is my charm container box I got off of Amazon. And I have my ball pins right here. Oh, wait, that's more silver. It's amazing, Sandra, how much stuff will fit in one of these little. So the box comes with all these little containers. Yes, yes, ma'am. And it is amazing how much stuff will fit in one of these containers. So like sometimes when I had, like I did have all my key charms in here, and I had a lot. So sometimes I use 2 boxes for one category. And it also comes with the labels. So I'm going to look and see if I can find, whoops. You got to be careful though, because the lids come off and then stuff goes spewing all over the place. They don't always snap tight. And I don't bead a lot, but when I bought some beads from Hobby Lobby, you buy the farm. So I just wanted a few, not 50 million. So I put the different colored beads in here. Okay, Tracy, you're looking for a silver bulb pin. Those are just colored. I don't see any silver. I think I have a silver one. That's going to be a bummer if I don't. This is more metal pieces from my Stampin' Up! Days. A lot of them I don't know what I was going to say. You know, I have one silver ball pen. That's going to bum me out. I find that really hard to believe. All the junk I've got. Okay, so plan B. Let's see if I can color this silver. Whoa, whoa, there was one silver one in there. One. That was very important to me to get a silver ball pen. Sandra, if after the video's uploaded, if you want to put in the comments that you'd like me to find you the link for that box, feel free to do that, and I will do my best to find it. I'm usually pretty good at finding them, so the likelihood that I find it is pretty high. I have a silver marker that sometimes, or in a gold one, and I'll use those sometimes to get the color that I want. Okay, try not to poke yourself, Theresa. This is a real challenge. Oh wait, I didn't. Okay, I can glue it. I was going to say I didn't pin through the paper. I just need you to remind me in the comments, because that's the hard part, is remembering. Okay. Now, we're going to glue that there. Ooh, I don't want to cover my 3. What are you doing? What are you doing, Theresa? Let's go up there. Let's do it up there. I'm doing a video. Theresa, one card is showing on the right side. You might cover it or oh, thank you. Yeah, you're probably right. I thought it was one of those pretend, you know, but yeah, you're probably right. I probably should take that out of my craft card. I just never use it because I only do online. Oh well. Thank you for that. Okay, so that's done. I bent the pin a little bit so that the heart would fall more flat because that bothers me when they don't. So we've got our like embellishment focal point. Um, so there was one more thing I wanted to do. You know, it's just really it's like you can't see the forest through the trees kind of thing, the things that some of us do that can cause a catastrophe. It doesn't matter how many um, how many things that like I brought up 6 kids successfully, um, have a successful business, and but just in a moment we could do something stupid. Okay, I was just putting a couple things away while I'm thinking what I want to do. First of all, I want to put my sewing machine up here. So that's why I was making some room. I just love this desk organizer thing. It has 2 of these drawers, and I bought a couple of I think they're called Bonnet boxes from Tim Holtz, Ranger sticks, whatever. And so I've got all my pens and a few markers and stuff that I like to doodle with. And that's a bunch of stuff that I use regularly. And so then the bottom drawer has some punches that I use frequently, some inks, some daubers, my bone folder, my little tear roller, and my little razor knife. And it just makes it real handy for me. One of my monitors used to sit on this, but then I got some arms that would screw into the wall so that both of my monitors are on arms, and that gives me so much space on my desk because this is my craft desk and my work desk. Okay, so I wanted to sew. Yep. And so the metal thing was Amazon, and little boxes were Tim Holtz that I think I got the first one from Joanne Fabrics online because they were going out of business. I think I had a 70% off coupon. I got a ton of Tim Holtz stuff that way for a really good price. Okay. I don't know what I might be able to show. Probably nothing. And then the second one I got off of Amazon. There's one. This one, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to follow the curve of the lace. All right, they're done. So that's what I have for you today. There, it'll show up a little bit better. And so these could be belly bands, they could be side tucks, heck, they could be tall journal cards or tags, maybe. So I love to pre-make ephemera like this. Hurrah! Yeah, because then, and if you use neutral colors, then it just makes it easier to use it in your journals, your new journals that you're putting together. So again, please hit that like button and take a look at my Facebook group. It's hashtag Junk Journaling United. That's Junk Journaling United. And I described the collaboration that I'm trying to put together in March. And anybody's welcome to participate in there. I would love to get a few people that commit to doing 1 or 2 or 3 days out of the month. It's broken down into, I think, 4 sections. 4. So cover and binding, pages, elements, and embellishments. I think that's how I've got it broken down. So just a journey through the life of the journal, and everybody has done videos about this sort of thing. I'm My idea was to do more of what's been done already, plus to add maybe a little bit of vocabulary that doesn't get used as much, to so that when people hear it, they know, because we talk about making folios, and folio is usually just like um, three folded pages, but a folio is technically also um, a piece of paper that's folded in half, and then we put bunches of folios together to make a signature. So that's just one example of a point that um, I'm trying to make, because, like, when you buy a page off of Etsy, they'll go, there's 10 folios included. And the first time I saw that, I was like, huh? What do you mean? And so then I figured it out. But okay, it's been a long video. I'm going to go ahead and let you go. And thank you again for sticking with me, Sandra. You're awesome. And I look